I'm Chris Wallace, and I'm the CEO of Wright Solution Partners. Now, I founded this LLC in order to support some of the initiatives of Wright State University as I look to commercialization of some projects. Previously, public universities didn't have the opportunity to have an equity stake in a public company. Legislation was changed a couple of years ago to allow that, so we think that that will speed commercialization initiatives of public universities in Ohio. So I started this company in order to work closely with the university and to be able to bid on projects that perhaps they couldn't, or be able to engage with third parties that they might not be able to work with. I'm a Wright State graduate. I have an undergraduate degree and I received my MBA from Wright State University. Last year, I was the chair of the University Foundation. This is how, in working with President Hopkins, we launched a project to look at some of the great innovation that's happening across the university and the way in which I became involved with the Nursing Institute of West Central Ohio. Through Wright Solution Partners, we are very close to launching our first industry within Wright Solution Partners, and we call that Wright Healthcare Solutions. And what we're planning on doing is taking some of the intellectual property from the Nurses Institute, and in working with the simulation patients, we're looking to bring solutions to the home healthcare market that we think will not only help consumers become more accountable for their care in the home, but also help medically trained clinicians become more productive and also be able to deliver a high quality service to customers in their home at a lower cost, which is very important for the healthcare. So we see our working with the Nursing Institute to not only be able to bring products to market and be able to use employees and hire people in our region, but we also think that it can have a very strong impact in healthcare, which serves society.
Hello, I'm Debbie Samsel, and I'm the Executive Director of the Nursing Institute of West Central Ohio. And it's my pleasure today to be able to speak on behalf of a wonderful regional collaboration that exists in our community. The collaboration consists of healthcare providers, different academic settings, as well as the Public Health, Veterans Affairs of Dayton, and Wright-Patt Air Force Base. We also have some great business partners from throughout our region of 22 counties that have given us the vote of confidence and join us in our efforts to recruit and retain nurses for West Central Ohio. The Living Laboratory Smart Technology House that you're going to tour today, it is a result of looking at the demand and supply study that was conducted through the Nursing Institute of West Central Ohio. The Living Laboratory Smart Technology House was carefully designed and picked out to be a house because we're looking at the transformation of nursing care and all health care out to the community-based service delivery and the home. And so what a perfect setting the Smart Technology House became for that transformation.
Hi, my name is Leslie Timperman. I'm the simulation manager here at the Living Lab, and I'd like to introduce you to our birthing simulator. This is Noelle, and we use her for nursing students who come to the home, and we teach them about the birthing process. She can simulate not only a normal birthing process, but she can also simulate complications that might occur or emergencies that might occur after the birthing process. They can also practice assessment skills on her, as well as the baby. Noelle is also going to be used for paramedic training. This is in collaboration with the Boonshoff School of Medicine, and we will be assisting in training about 200 EMS personnel who may not get the opportunity to go through a birthing process in real life, but yet may encounter it out on the field someday. We also have the monitors that come with this birthing simulator, so we can display the maternal heart rate and the fetal heart rate, and those can both be analyzed to detect certain problems that might be occurring during the birthing process. I'd like to tell you about one of our high fidelity simulators and all the different things that he can do. As you can see, he's blinking. He can have pupil response. He could also be intubated. He can have tears, nasal drainage, or mouth drainage. You can practice intubating him or doing a trach on him. And even more amazingly, we can simulate many different heart rates and lung sounds on him. So if we wanted to represent, say, a patient who was allergic and developed a wheeze, I could set a wheeze in his lungs. Or if I wanted to represent a person who had just had a severe heart attack and were in congestive heart failure, I can make his lungs sound as though he's building up some fluid inside of his lungs. This all helps the students learn what to watch for, what to assess, and checking their patient's condition. So this is Beth. She's our high fidelity simulator, and she's great for dealing with some women's health issues. We can have different breast inserts so that women and students could know what it's actually like to feel a lump in their breast. Patty represents a 1-year-old. She can be male or female, and students can come in and practice different skills on her. They could start an IV or they could draw blood, and this of course is very beneficial so that they're getting their skills down very solidly before they're going into the hospital setting. This is our control room. So this allows me to sit in this room and be the voice of the simulators. This helps to make the situation more realistic so that when a student or someone is in with a, quote, patient or a human patient simulator, there's no one else in the room and I can be the voice of that mannequin.
We believe that the solutions that we're bringing to market, since they're very technology-based, and also they have a framework of a consumer care center around them, we think that we'll be able to take these solutions not only into the state of Ohio, across the nation as well. And because of the way that our solutions work, so much of the delivery, the deployment, the help that we would provide customers can be located right here in our region. So we think we can scale and leverage and grow a big business, but still have the heart of it here in our region, hiring more and more people and putting more Ohioans to work.
And we're looking at the nurses, for starters, the nursing students, and thinking about how we can advance their education so that they would be more readily employable and take less orientation. And so through our human patient simulators that reside in the Living Laboratory Smart House, we can mimic the different complexities of care that they're going to encounter in the different settings that they'll be employed in. So it's a great preparation for employment and thinking about their future jobs. The other way that we're helping is in the whole workforce that already exists related to the registered nurses, home care, health aides, and other persons that's going to go into the home, like physical therapists, occupational therapists. We're looking at what they're needing to help them be more highly competent in home care delivery, community-based delivery. And then the third area is we're looking at how do we create jobs around technology and innovation, and how can we give practical experience to students that are going to go out there and be employed, hopefully right here in our region with technology companies.